These are indeed very bad times for Africa's largest economy. For an economy that relies on oil for around 70% of its revenue, the sustained drop in the global prices of oil has seen the country's income eroded by as much as 60%. That erosion has had a direct impact on the country's currency, the naira, which has come under enormous pressure, forcing the government to introduce a raft of forex control measures to stave off devaluation. It's in the light of all this that analysts say the latest low GDP figures for the first quarter of the year did not come as a surprise.
Well, a couple of factors came together to work against the growth of the economy. One, you have to look at, there was a lot of a vacuum in terms of policy environment. So, and then you had to add the issue of the budget. The budget was not approved and not put into practice. And then you have to look at the issues of the foreign exchange policies, which have slowed down a lot of economic activities. So the foreign exchange policy was one of the greatest factors that worked against the GDP.
One of the sectors badly hit by the foreign exchange policy is manufacturing. In August last year, the central bank stopped about 41 items from accessing forex through the official window. That decision, some say, accounts for why the manufacturing sector shrank by 3% in the latest GDP figures.
A lot of the manufacturing sector are shedding weight because they're no longer really expanding. In fact, they're actually shrinking. And that has also affected the financial services industry, the construction industry, and a couple of sectors that should have triggered economic recovery and economic growth. So with a negative GDP growth, you are seeing a contraction in the economy. And what that means is that you're going to see higher incidence on unemployment. You're going to see the standard of living of Nigerians decline. You're going to see situations where people who are entering the labor market will not find it difficult to get jobs.
Attention is now shifting to the next quarter. Another negative growth would effectively plunge the economy into a recession, and it appears the country may not miss the bullet. Oil production is now at an all-time low of around 1.4 million barrels per day as a result of the resurgence in attacks on oil installations in the Niger Delta region. Inflation reached a 6-year high of 13.7% in April, coupled with the recent labor strikes over the removal of petrol subsidies.
The need to seriously, open avenues for local industries to access credit so that they can vitalize the economy. So once that is done, of course, it will help generate employment, it will increase production.
Now, quite a number of economists and analysts here say it's now become a priority and a matter of urgency for the government to change its foreign exchange policy and devalue the naira. Deji Badmo, CCTV, Lagos.